Hello dear friends, welcome back, welcome to a new reading, a general reading, a not time specific reading. Being a general reading, please take in account only what you feel that is resonating with yourself. I'm speaking here about energies, I'm not speaking about sexes. I use the characters in the cards in order for me to be able to express myself, but that doesn't mean that if I am expressing myself as a gender or to a gender, I am addressing only that gender. We all have both energies in us, masculine and feminine. Please bear with me because it's much easier this way for me to keep a storyline. Because I am speaking about energies, these energies can also interchange with the characters in the cards. That means that I may speak directly to you, Taurus, because this is your reading, or I may speak directly to the cross-watcher. If this is your case, you will know it and you will be able to recognize it exactly from the storyline. Thank you for all of you who are making donations. I appreciate it. For those of you who are interested in private readings, you can find all the details in the description box below. I like to let the cards come out by themselves. I know this can take a while. This is why all the readings have chapters. So if you're not interested in this whole process, or if you already know this introduction, please feel free and go directly to the chapter that you are interested in. I notice that it's depending, the chapters are being visible in the player of the YouTube depending on the device that you are using. So if they are not visible, you can find all the details in the upper right corner. I put a link to the video. It's 2 minutes. It's both languages, how you can find the chapters even if they are not being visible in the player. So you can find the information in the upper right corner. This being said, thank you again, and let's start with the reading. If you like what you are seeing, give it a thumbs up, subscribe, you're welcome. Thank you. For all who have the sun, moon, rising, the planet Venus in the sign of Taurus, what's best for them to know now being the time that you are watching the recording. What's for their higher good to know now? All who have the sun, moon, rising, or planet Venus in the sign of Taurus. Best messages for Taurus, please. Death, sign of Scorpio. Death speaks to us about something that comes to an end, something that sometimes it's best for us to put an end to it, to put an end to situations, circumstances, relationships that are not longer serving us. They played their role and now it's over. It's best for us to put an end to everything that doesn't serve us anymore, doesn't do us any good. It drains us of energy instead of energizing us, in order to, if we continue and stay in these situations, these situations are becoming toxic. So maybe it's time for you to put an end to something. Maybe it speaks to us about transformation. Everything is in constant change. In order for us to be able to open ourselves to new opportunities, to new chapter in our lives, we have to close others. It's here to help us put everything behind us that doesn't serve us anymore, in order for us to make the needed room for the new energies to come into our life. And it's a transformative period that in which we are making the choices, we are putting an end to things that are not working anymore, in order for us to open to something else. for Taurus, please. Best messages for Taurus, please. The Star. Eight of Cups. Ace of Cups. Eight of Wands. Six of Wands. Four of Cups. Sorry. Seven of Pentacles. And the High Priestess. So at the bottom of the deck you have the Nine of Swords. Nine of Swords is the energy that holds together your entire reading. It can be that current of energy that can move the reading in the direction that it needs to go. It also can be the energy in which you are right now. Sometimes it can be subtle. I don't think, okay, sometimes it can be subtle and you are not conscious about it. Sometimes it can be stronger and you are conscious about it, and sometimes it can be so strong that even people around you are conscious about this energy. Nine of Swords speaks to us about a lot of things that are pressing us, we have on our shoulder, and we are trying to find a solution. Sleepless nights, to trying to figure out how to come out of it. It's a very low vibrational energy. I wanted to tell you that I don't know how it can be subtle that we are not conscious about it, but sometimes if we are for a long time in this kind of situation, we can get used to this kind of energy in order that we don't know how it's otherwise without it, and in this way, but it's a very low vibrational energy. On what's on the table, for me it's the end of this kind of energy, but this doesn't come to an end just because it comes. You have to put that energy into it in order for you to be able to raise yourself from this kind of energy. Put the effort into it to raise your vibration, because everything has a solution. But when we are in these low vibrational energies, because the solutions is from a higher frequency, we may not see the solution and have this sense of I have no way out, I don't know how to come out of this depression and so on. You have to make the effort, and I'm sure you do, but after a very long turmoil and trying to figure everything out, this is why death came out when I split the deck, in order to help you put an end of this kind of energy situation. But you have to put an end to it, to decide this is it, I've had enough, and you are doing that. And by doing that, you are simply aligning yourself towards something else. But you have to listen to your intuition, Ace of Cups, to open yourself to higher guidance in order for you to receive to intuition, your guidance, to follow your path, to leave behind everything that doesn't serve you anymore, doesn't fulfill you anymore, so that you can follow your dreams, your hopes, your desires. Only by following your path you can go in search of what's missing. Even if you gathered a lot of cups, 8 of cups, something is missing and you know it. And this is why the 9 of Swords is here. You have to continue and go on, and through that you will be able to go towards your dreams, your wishes. Let your guiding star guide you to show you the way so that you can go towards your dreams, your hopes, your wishes. It also can speak to us about being able to bring those wishes into fruition. But in order for us to be able to say, I was born under a lucky star, it also gives us the opportunity to have now the opportunity of healing a deep wound. Maybe the wound has a lot to do with emotions, but we are now able to understand it from a higher point of view and going with that healing much deeper. And this understanding, it's logical, it's analytical, it's cerebral. Through this guidance that we are receiving now towards, we are being guided to open ourselves, we will be able to see things from a higher point of view, to make other connections, to see the pieces of the puzzle in another way, aligning themselves and making us understand so that we can heal that wound. With that, put an end to it, understand it from a higher point of view, being able to heal it and being also successful in it. Four of Cups. Four of Cups can speak to us about unrequited love, or a situation that we are receiving as being a missed opportunity. It depends a lot on what we are focusing our attention. Do we focus our attention towards this 3 of Cups? It may be being a situation where somebody chose somebody else, and from that we are feeling as not unrequited love. Or we choose, if we are choosing to stay in this and we are focusing into this, and maybe you did with the 9 of Swords of that turmoil, we can get stuck into this kind of energy, and it's a low vibrational energy. But the Ace of Cups is being handed to us by divinity, so it's another opportunity. But this opportunity comes firstly to us to look ourselves, how we treat ourselves. Do we have much more love towards ourselves? Do we cherish ourselves? Are we compassionate towards ourselves? Do we respect ourselves? Have we trust in our own abilities and capabilities? And it's like starting with yourself, putting healthy emotions in your own cup, to fill that cup. And then it's like divinity comes and finally you understood it, and this is more from me in order to have an overflow. And you see this opportunity and run with it. But in order to be able to see it, we have to maintain our soul and our eyes open, not like the 9 of Swords does. So the moment that you will be able to see the opportunity, you will also follow it. You will go with it, and you will have information that are coming towards you in order for you to be able to take the best decision for yourself. This information can come from another place. It can speak about traveling, you having to travel towards another place, you leaving something behind and moving on towards another place, but you will know it's about that guidance that comes towards you on different paths through intuition, but also information, in order for you to be able to remove yourself from this energy so that you see the opportunity and go with it in order for you to be successful. And this success has a lot to do with following your own dreams and hopes. The Seven of Pentacles speaks to us about, these are like seeds, but we have, and they are our dreams, our hopes, our desires. We have to put the needed time into our own dreams, hopes, desire, take care of them, in order for them to be able to grow healthy and give us the harvest that we are deserving of. As long as we are taking care of ourselves, are much more compassionate, lovingly towards ourselves, our dreams, our hopes, these are simply in a healthy way growing and will bring you the desired results. In order for you to be able to say, I see my dreams now coming into fruition, but we have to collaborate with all this guidance that we are receiving. And here also is the High Priestess. It's again, sorry, these are like this. She's the most intuitive character of them all. It's about balance, white, black, yin, yang. She is in perfect balance. She's the character that is being put at the heavenly gate. So if you want to call her Saint Peter, do it. She knows everything. She has important scriptures, holy scriptures, under her protection. But the way that she knows everything, she also knows ourselves. She has information to give to us. Her intention is to maintain ourselves also in balance. But sometimes she uses others to bring towards ourselves this information. When she knows that we may misunderstand the information that is being sent towards us, she only will communicate with ourselves through our intuition. So it's very important to listen to yourself, to listen to your guidance. It's a lot of guidance that you are having here in order to help you leave this behind, move on from it, and see that you have other opportunities that can lead you towards success, towards fulfillment, towards opportunities of healing of this low vibrational episode, whatever it was in your life. Give yourself the needed time to recuperate. Be much kinder towards yourself, and everything will just align in order for you to be able to move on from it. It's that fixism of the Taurus that stays in a situation until it's absolutely sure that everything that was humanly possible for him to do in order to try the Six of Wands again, so you will be successful. It took a lot until you understood that this is it, but when you are letting go of it, you will be guided towards success and victory. And it's time for you to succeed, to overcome this at all easy situation, but this is why death was when I cut this deck of cards, to help you to put an end to it. What's with the Six of Wands, please? Tell me more about the Six of Wands. Why is the Six of Wands here, please? Victory, success. Ten of Pentacles. Ten of Pentacles can speak to us about prosperity, security, abundance, having everything that you are in need of in order to feel secure, to have security, stability for yourself, for your loved ones, to give your loved ones in order for them to continue and grow in a harmonious environment. It also can speak to us about inheritance. It also can speak to us about important life lessons that are now being integrated. It's a lot of wisdom here. So you are victorious in everything. It's, for me, it's this situation was something that was like an important lesson that is now being integrated, and this integration will bring this stability, security into your life, so that you can see it and feel it as victory. You are victorious by understanding the meaning of the lesson behind the experience, but also judgment. You are now, because you are integrating those lessons, you are now ready to have your rebirth. After death, it's the rebirth. It's, you are ready for something new, not only for a new chapter in your life, you are ready for new life, and this new life to be accordingly to your dreams and hopes, and exactly as you know that you are deserving of Archangel Gabriel. So his symbol is also being the chalice of silver, so open towards your intuition in order to receive the messages that he has to give you. What's with the Four of Cups? It's here, it's being handed to you, this new opportunity. What's with the Four of Cups, please? The Sun, the most positive of them all. It's here to give you strength, force, enlightenment, to give you determination to continue on and to see everything in its true light, in order for you to be able to discover new things about yourself, about your surroundings, to be able to understand it from that higher point of view, and through that to be able to continue and go on and be victorious and bring back joy into your life. It took a while, but you are there, and being the most positive of them all, being a major arcana, it has the capacity of annulling every low vibrational energy from any minor arcana. Four of Cups being a minor arcana, it doesn't mean that you didn't felt it, but with its present here, it will allow you to move much quicker, in an easier way than usual from this energy. And this is why you go on and leave everything behind, and you are following your path. What's with the Eight of Cups, please? Tell me more about the Eight of Cups. following your path, following your intuition, your guidance, so that you are going towards what's missing, so that you'll be able to receive that emotional fulfillment at its highest. 8 of Wands, information. You will receive information that will help you know which way to go, or when the perfect time, and it's coming through your intuition. Please open yourself to intuition, because it's so much that wants to come in to help you to continue, move on, to bring you that information, or to know where to go, which way to follow. Important information, and everything, it's in a very quick movement. Although the 9 of Swords was to the opposite, it's like when the time comes and everything starts and align itself, everything will move very quick ahead. What's with the 8 of Wands, please? Tell me more about the 8 of Wands. 10 of Wands. So 10 of Wands is a hard lesson. It can be that you receive some information that feels like a very hard lesson. 10 of Wands. It feels like a lot of burdens, having on your shoulder responsibilities more than are yours, but they all were put there with your consent. If this consent was conscious or unconscious, verbally made or unverbal, this is another story. But the moment that we achieve this 10 of Wands, we also start and integrate those lessons behind the experience. And when the integration starts, we begin the releasing of the burdens. So everything, it's like those incense, they are transforming, like I told you, with death, with transformation, everything, it's transforming into ashes, and everything becomes lighter, because you are moving on your path. And the way that when you are moving on your path, you will see that everything becomes lighter. Why? Because you integrated the wisdom behind the experience, the heart experience, so that you won't have to come back to the same story, same cycle again. It will be something else. High Priestess. What's with the High Priestess, please? Tell me more about the High Priestess. It's like she's the one who brings you the information, the missing information, in order for you to be able and start that releasing process. Why is the High Priestess here, please? Okay, this is it. Judgment. Exactly as I told you, in order for you to have this rebirth, to understand, to be able to integrate it and know that, okay, this is it, now's my time. This is, you hear Archangel Gabriel and you answer to his calling. And why? Because you are ready, because you want something for yourself, exactly as you know that you are deserving of. But until we are not putting this healthy emotions towards ourselves in order to recognize that we are deserving of love, of respect, of confidence, and so on, we won't be able to understand that we are also deserving of a better life. What's with the Ace of Cups, please? Tell me more about the Ace of Cups. It can be a new opportunity for love, but as I told you, everything starts with ourselves. Why is the Ace of Cups here, please? The Moon. And, okay, the Moon. Sign of Pisces. The Moon speaks to us about things that are being hidden, because the light of the Moon is much softer than the light of the sun, because this is the reason why we may see things in another light as we should have seen them when they are in the sunlight. So it can be illusions, disillusions, misinformation, disinformation, secrets, things that are being hidden. It depends. Every sign and every planet has a high vibrational manifestation mode and low vibrational manifestation mode. If we are looking at low vibrational manifestation mode, is this anxiety, fears, secrets, lies, and so on. But if we are looking towards the higher vibrational mode, it's spirituality, it's being able to connect to higher realms, it's being able to receive that higher guidance in order for us to know what's best for us, what's best, how we have to choose the best options for ourselves through that higher guidance. It can be the possibility of receiving information behind the veil, or bringing information from the unconscious to the conscious. It has a lot to do with what we are focusing on. Jupiter, that is the planet of expansion, is already in Pisces, where Neptune also is. So this is an opportunity for all of us, regardless of the sign, to become much more psychic, have much more profound abilities to connect to our higher guidance. Through that, we are able to see, to make the difference between what's illusionary and what's real. This is why it's so important to connect through our intuition, so that we will know how to make that difference. And by knowing, we will be able to make the right choices for ourselves. It can be that somebody from Pisces, through their love, through their honesty, through the way that they are seeing us, to help us see ourselves the way that they are looking towards ourselves. But Seven of Pentacles. What's with the Seven of Pentacles? Taking care of your dreams, your hopes. Four of Pentacles in reverse. Four of Pentacles speaks to us about the necessity that we all have in order to feel secure, to have stability. And sometimes because of this desire that we all have, we can cling to situations, circumstances, people, relationships that give us this sense of stability, security. Sometimes, I always say to let go of everything. What doesn't matter what this Four of Pentacles means. If there is a situation, an object, or a relationship, let it go. If it's meant to be yours, the universe will find another way to bring that situation back into your life. If not, by letting it go, you are opening yourself to much more. The fact that it came out in reverse tells me exactly that you are letting go, because this is a very Taurian energy, very fixed. This is mine. I want to keep it. I worked hard for it. Okay, I'm not saying otherwise, but sometimes we have to let go. Why? In order to achieve much more. Not 4 pentacles, but 7. Letting go of this circumstance will bring you towards your dreams, your hopes, to have the needed energy, the needed time that you can put towards your dreams and hopes in order to have the harvest that you are deserving of. The Star. Tell me more about the Star. Why is the Star here? And also, having the Sun here, everything is being put into their real light in order for you to see the situation that may kept you, or it can be that others clinged on to you. And having the Sun here, it's helping you releasing from everything in a much quicker, easier way than usual. What's with the Star, please? Here. Tell me more about the Star. Letting yourself be guided by your guiding star in order to see your dreams, hopes come into fruition, into manifestation, but also that opportunity of deep healing of a emotional wound, and this healing being very cerebral, being very logical, being able to understand from a higher point of view everything. What's with the sign of Aquarius? I don't know if I told you. What's with the Star, please? Knight of Swords can be any sign of air, signs of air, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. This is the sign of Aquarius. It's like somebody that comes in a very fast moving way. They are like hurricanes until we understand what's happening. Everything it's upside down. Or it can be somebody that comes into your life to help you fight for justice. It's like, for me, this energy, it's somebody that rushes into your life, very fast moving, and because of this you have twice the Eight of Wands. That is that kind of energy, fast information. It's like it brings you the needed information in order for you to be able to heal the situation that kept you for a long time in a very sticky situation. in order for you to understand it from a higher point of view, to reconnect through your intuition, to be able to receive all that guidance so that you can move on, integrate whatever you had to integrate so that you can be victorious and start something new, bringing joy back into your life. So it's something that will help you go from Nine of Swords, that very low vibrational energy, towards this kind of energy that is joy in itself, that is guidance, that is higher guidance, that is following your path in order to arrive to the life that you are deserving of. Let's see. Best guidance, best advice for Taurus at the end of the reading, please. Okay, I won't read from the booklet, but we'll take all of them. Spirit Fox. Trust your talents in changing times. Elder. Move beyond ancestral patterns. Shield Maiden. Make plans and focus. Father Sky. Trust in the unknown. Peacekeeper. Let go of the need to be right. So, leave the situation, trust higher guidance. This is Father Sky, so this is who's planned everything in order for you to be able to integrate what you had to integrate. Trust yourself, trust your guidance, so that you overcome patterns that maybe were from generations in your lineage. And don't worry, you really are being protected with this here. And you'll be victorious. Why? Because you're here with the sun, with Father Sky. So, good for you, Taurus. Take care. Bye.